Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about fitness and working out postpartum for me, what it's been like, what my goals are, and how I'm getting there. Okay, so prior to kids, I used to love working out. I was in the gym 4 or 5 times a week. I used to be a trainer. I practically lived in the gym and always made sure to either get a workout in before work, after work, take a class, go for a hike, go for a run. Like I was super, super active. Once I had my son, that completely changed because obviously priorities changed. And now that I know I'm not having any more children, I 100% want to get back in shape, feel powerful, feel strong. So, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get in a workout once or twice per week. And right now that's looking like a class. So I'm either taking yoga or I'm doing a Bunda workout right now. Those are my two workouts of choice. But of course, I want to evolve that into getting out for a run, going hiking, even just like working out in my garage. I have weights in my garage and I do want to incorporate more weights and yeah, just getting some more training in. I am doing low intensity workouts right now, and I'm trying to work up to get my core back. So, getting my core back is going to be the biggest hurdle for me because of my diastasis recti, my ab separation. And I know it's going to be hard, but I'm committed to getting it back to where I feel comfortable and to where I'm able to lift as close to normal as I used to. So the goal would be to get to 3 to 4 workouts per week, ideally anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, and that can look like so many different things. Whether I'm taking a class, I would love to get back into doing berries and doing Soul Cycle. I used to love doing those workouts. Getting back in the gym, at least doing the weights that I have at home, would be ideal. And getting a run in, I can definitely take baby girl with me and just push the stroller while I run around the track or, do whatever my heart desires. Now, I did have to take it slow coming back initially, and I am modifying a lot of movement just because I don't want to further aggravate my core. I want to make sure that my abdominal muscles are healing and that I'm not pushing them too fast. That is, yeah, it's just something new that I'm navigating right now, and I'm trying to be gracious with myself and listen to my body so that I'm not doing anything that is going to harm myself in the long run. I love working out. I love the adrenaline rush that I get after a workout, and I love feeling strong, and even feeling sore afterwards doesn't bother me because I know that I'm working muscles that I haven't normally worked. I'm working muscles that I need to engage more, to just like make sure that like I'm feeling strong. And so I'm really, really excited about where I'm going. It is January 2026, and with baby girl, I got up to, I believe, 196 or 198 pounds. I almost got to 200 pounds, but I didn't. And after I delivered her, I actually did an in-body scan when I was at Bunda about a week or two ago, and I'm down to 173 pounds right now. Now, that is still heavier than what my normal is. I normally am around like 150, like the mid 150s. And so I'm hoping to ideally just get down to 160 right now. That's the goal. So losing about 15 pounds over the course of the next 3 months is what my goal is. So it's only 5 pounds a month. And I think that I'm going to be able to do it because I am saying this goal out loud. I am holding myself accountable. I am sharing it with my loved ones, sharing it with you all, and it's something that is totally attainable. So losing 5 pounds per month can easily be done as long as I am dedicated and consistent and doing it the right way. So I'm going to be watching, ideally, what I eat. I very rarely have looked at my food intake. Usually I'm not consuming enough calories because I am breastfeeding, and with working out on top of breastfeeding, I need to consume more calories than normal. So I'm not going to be very strict, but I am just going to be aware of what I am eating so that I'm not eating too many sweets versus the meat and the veggies, and making sure that like I am getting the right amount of protein in, the right amount of fiber in. I just need to make sure that everything is balancing out as best as possible. So that's what I'm going to be paying attention to more, making sure that my protein is where it needs to be and that my fiber is where it needs to be, because that is another issue that I've had postpartum. I'm sure a lot of other moms can relate, but just having a bowel movement is something that used to be super easy for me every single day, and right now it's a couple days that I go without having a bowel movement. So fiber needs to be increased in order to support that, as of course, along with like water intake and a lot of other things like that. So that's what I'm paying attention to when it comes to food. And I'm just going to try to be consistent with my workouts. Right now, I'm averaging 2 workouts per week. I'm trying to increase that to 3 by the end of January. And then hopefully by February, increase it to 4 and just keep that consistent moving forward from February on. Now, if you have any goal in general that you're trying to attain, sharing it with others and coming up with a plan is the best way to ensure that you are going to achieve that goal. And when it comes to my fitness goals, when it comes to what I'm trying to accomplish, thinking of why do I want to achieve this goal helps to fuel me, helps to remind me of the importance of this goal. And so the biggest importance for me for wanting to lose 15 pounds in the next 3 months is because I need that energy to be productive, whether it's cleaning my house, whether it's playing with my son, whether it's getting up and going outside. I feel like because my weight is not where I want it to be, because my muscle mass is not where I want it to be, that I am not as productive because my energy is not where it needs to be. I have low energy and I'm lacking motivation because of that. So by deciding to reach for this goal of losing 15 pounds, by deciding to share this with the world, I am going to hold myself accountable and going to do everything that I can to help myself feel stronger, feel more energized, so I can be more present with my kids and not just want to numb on the sofa watching TV, but like actually, okay, like let's get up and go to the park, and I'm gonna push sister in her stroller while you play in the park, or like whatever it is. Like just making sure that I am doing things to help myself feel good so that I can get up and I can be productive, and I could be a good example to my son. I am 4 months postpartum and I am ready to get back out and integrate it into the world. I have felt like I've been a little bit in a like not hiding, but like I've just been like in the house a lot and haven't been doing a lot outside of the house, and I need that stimulation. I need that interaction with the elements, with people, just with getting outdoors. And so I know that by pushing myself to do this and by getting in these workouts, whether it's in a studio, whether it's at the track, whether it's walking at the beach or going for a hike or a run, like it's going to make me feel better because I am feeling that vitamin D from the sun. I am interacting with strangers and having adult conversations, and I'm pushing my body to do things that I know it can do and has done in the past, and just needs to be reminded of how good it feels to like get out there and do it. So I wanted to share that with all of you today and just urge you to, figure out what you're trying to reach for in 2026. It's a new year, and I am going to be sharing some more goals that I have, and hope that you share too. So let me know down in the comments below, like, what are you looking to achieve in 2026? I'm hoping by the end of January to share like how I go about writing my goals and actually like game plan with you all too, so you can see what I do to help get to where I want to be. I have been very successful with goal setting in the past, and that's how I've got the family that I have, the house that I have, have gotten out of my financial debt and have zero debt now. And so I am going to be sharing that with you more this January, and hope that you come back to check out those videos. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.